Here's part 3 of my 23andMe reports ancestry profile or reaction video, whatever you want to really call it. It's October 9, 2020. Nick here. Just a little glimpse of me. My faith's not going nowhere in the midst of all this craziness that really none of us really ever ask for. We just find ourselves here in the world. We just gotta, grow up, past the kid stage, past the adolescent stage, past the teenage stage, enter into the real world, and then, it's like, everything you really ever thought you knew was a lie. Just saying. Got my little snack there. UTZ party mix. And there we go again. Continuing on with the results. French and German 4.4%. Scandinavian 0.8%. Of course, just so you know, 71.3% European, and this is just pretty much looking at the ancestor locations around the world connected to my DNA. Finnish 0%. Broadly Northwestern European 3.7%. Greek and Balkan, I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, 14.8%. None of those locations were detected in my saliva, the DNA in my saliva. I thought I might have been Italian, but I'm not, and I find that very awkward and strange. I'm going to tell you why. Because I thought that my biological father, Nat, his mother had some Italian in her, Jeanette. So I'm not yet at the DNA relatives section yet. I haven't looked through that, or I haven't looked at any of those 7 close relatives that my profile says I have. But that's just a definite interesting pointer right there, that I'm 0% Italian. Absolutely none whatsoever in me. .6% Eastern European. Poland, likely match. Ukraine, likely match. Slovakia, possible. Hungary, possible match. Oh, that's so beautiful. No, seriously, that's beautiful. Lithuania not detected, but I'm almost confident that my mom's mother or her relatives, my mother's mother's relatives, traveled to Lithuania. Perhaps I'm mistaken about that. Broadly European, 1.9%. Sub-Saharan African, almost 28%. Western African, 24.7%. Can't pronounce that word, 11.9%. Nigerian, 6.9%. Ghanaian, Liberian, and Sierra Leonean, 4.5%. Broadly West African, 1.4%. Angolan and Congolese, 1.4%. No Ethiopian in me at all, no Somalian in me at all, no Sudanese at all. Western Asian and North African, 0.8%, like I said in one of my previous videos. Let me see here. No Moroccan in me. No Egyptian, no Arabic heritage, I guess, is in me. And I get a lot of like, Nick, you look kind of like Arabic. So I find that, kind of weird that it's not here. But I think it's probably just the Jew part of me that makes people think that I might be Arabic or from somewhere in the Middle East, something like that. I've even been told that I look kind of like Pakistani a little bit. Filipino, 0.2%. But none of my ancestors' locations specifically were detected. Broadly Chinese and Southeast Asian, 0.1%. And unassigned, 0.1%. Let me see what recent ancestry in the Americas does. And evidence of my ancestry in the following locations were not detected. This is interesting. This is really interesting. Why I say that is because I see Puerto Rico on here. And I always thought that I was Puerto Rican. I even, as a kid, buried whom I thought was my biological father. I helped relocate her deceased body into another plot at the cemetery when I was only 8 years old. She loved me and my twin deeply, as did her husband, whom I thought was my grandfather, my legal father's father. Unbelievable. So yeah, I don't think at all any Hispanic like I always thought I was. It's clear right there with that one. I have absolutely no Mexican in me. Very interesting, to say the least. Alright, I'll be back soon. Gonna upload this video, and then I will make a part 4. Probably of the DNA relatives section. I'm interested in who those close 7 relatives might be. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, Jesus loves you. He's coming back soon. Try to live a life for him. Love everyone. I know it's hard in the midst of such a crazy pandemic. I'm going through it myself. But I still try and find the grace which really is only found in him to keep on moving on and stay strong and not give up. God bless and thanks for watching. Pardon my messy room.